Hello, Leo, and welcome to your monthly zodiac reading for November. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Leo in November? Um, just an admin note, I have a link in the description box below about my membership on Patreon. The first tier will allow you to have access to all the monthly zodiac extended readings. I'm going to begin my extended readings this month for the monthly zodiacs, for the messages from Spirit, what you don't see coming. I'm going to be doing a weekly check-in, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, something like, um, how's your mental temperature or something like that, mental health temperature, how are you feeling? And I'll be doing extendeds on those. And that first tier will get you the extendeds for the monthly zodiac, all 12, so you can check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And then the second tier will get you access to all the extendeds for all the readings. Please consider joining that. And if you would like access to just one, like let's say this reading, you want access to the extended, and you're not don't have a problem paying, like 333 or 444. Um, More than likely, I'll go with the 333. Is then let me know about that, and then I can do a link for that so that you can just buy specific extendeds. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Leo for November? What does Leo need to focus on, please? Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. This is about seeing the signs. This is a number 24, which is a 6, which is about balance. It's the lover's card. A lot of the readings have been getting this card. I want to say this might be the third or fourth time of the 12 that got this card. So there's a lot going on with us in the universe, right? We're syncing right now. There's a lot of things going on, and we have to keep our eyes open to the signs that are showing us. And then Divine Dragon, which is a number 4 card. And 4 is about the foundation and pragmatism. It's the Emperor, right? And the Emperor is a divine masculine. So I just heard there's actions to be taken, um, and you're in sync with the universe. Look at in the center. It's the two threes, right? They're facing each other, but it's two threes, 33, which is the master teacher. Um, huh. Let's see what this. What guidance do you have for Leo? What does Leo need to focus on, please? I just heard that Leo is going to be showing us the way. Huh. I'm not getting a lot of information, so let's see what the rest of the reading has to show us. How are you showing up? The Hermit. So you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom, Leo. You have sat. Leos are very grounded. Um, you have sat in your knowledge and experience, right? You sat and waited. You have the knowledge and experience to share with others. Your challenge is the Three of Pentacles. What are you tasked to do? I heard. What are you? What were you commissioned to do, or what are you commissioning yourself to do in this time? Your recent past is the Empress. So now we have a divine partnership with this Emperor and the Empress. And the Empress is about working smarter, not harder, right? She's the divine feminine. She's about allowing and receiving. So you could have sat in your um, knowledge and experience, and you were allowing things to come in. You were trusting your intuition. And now you're going to take that knowledge and experience, and you're not sure how you're going to let that express itself. I believe that's what that means. And your near future is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about happiness, right? It's about joy. It's about celebration. It's about promotion, graduation, marriage, and or um, engagement. Well, I can think of that word. And so just know that to get to that point, to get to that happiness, you have to cross over something, right? You have to get through something. You have to walk through those pillars, those wands to get there. So what is that? Let me move this up a little bit. And your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's fated and destined. Your overall energy is fated and destined right now. So what is happening? You have, of these 5 cards, you have 4 major arcana. That's a lot of energy. That's like loud, right? That's saying there's a lot going on. I'm sorry, you have 3. There's a lot still. That's a lot going on. There's more than half. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Empress, and you have the Hermit. And that's about taking that knowledge and experience, being smarter and working smarter, not harder with it, because what is happening is a fated and destined action, right? The wheel is an action, it's turning. And then you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is not of a small card. So let's get clarification. Okay. 7 of Swords. Be mindful about what's going on around you. Deceit. Let's clarify this 3 of Pentacles. The Tower. The Temperance card. And the Queen of Cups. So nurture yourself, nurture um, your love, and it could be the love of this idea that you have. We're definitely going to get clarification on this Tower. And Temperance is Archangel Michael, and that's protection, right? But it's also patience and balance. So balance that. You have the 5 of Cups, the Emperor, there's the Emperor, and the 4 of Pentacles. And I'm going to ask about this 7 of Swords. So the Tower is about sudden change, right? Change is always going to happen, but this Tower is a sudden change. This is something you weren't expecting. Or maybe it's something you're avoiding. That's what I just heard. So don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on these spilled cups. Sit in your foundation, right? Sit in your grounding. Um, Leo is the lion, right? And the lion is courageous and self-confident and strong, right? So sit in that. Align your heart and your head, right? Those, when you align those 2 things, the potential is unlimited. And with this 5 of Cups, don't regret things, right? Don't forget about this that you still have. Don't forget about what's going on beyond you. Don't just focus on what's broken. And the Emperor, he is Aries and he is what's best for me, right? And he's sitting with his armor and he has his staff and he has the world in his hands. So he knows that he can take that self confidence and all the things that he knows and move forward. So I think, well, I don't think, I feel that you're doubting your knowledge and experience. And I'm going to get clarification on this 7 of Swords. Spirit, what does Leo need to know about this 7 of Swords? Because it popped out, so it definitely wanted to come out and show itself. The 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So this 7 of Swords it's about communicating your manifestations and being, this is the Knight of Cups moves forward, but it's also romantic and chivalrous. It's also an offer, right? An offer of love, a gesture, right? So I'm feeling, even though there's some deceit that you need to worry about, I think it's your self deception. It's you need to take your power back so that you can have the confidence to move forward. Be the Leo that you are. Um, so this is where we would go into the extended reading, and I'm going to ask, I'm going to read the Divine Dragon, and I'm going to get the blocks, what you don't see coming, messages from Spirit, and or actions and advice, and might be able to, and might ask a couple more cards. Okay, so this is where you would go and uh, have another link for a new video. But let's keep going here. Um, I want to clarify a few things before. I want to clarify one. Get the blocks before I read the Divine Dragon. Spirit, what are the blocks, please? Wow. Okay. The Two of Wands. So the asking for what you want is a block. You have the Seven of Swords, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. So the blocks, so that Seven of Swords again, you're not taking your power back. You're doubting yourself. You're self-doubting. Even though I'm not getting the Eight of Swords, um, you are doubting yourself. You have the Two of Wands here, which is about asking, right? You have the Two of Wands here. And you have the Magician. And the Magician is you have all the tools. And the Ace of Swords is about truth, right? And you see this crown, the Emperor wears a crown, right? So does the Empress. So you have that divine masculine, divine feminine energy here. So take the action, allow things to come in, right? Ask for what you want, which is about taking that action, and then sit in your knowledge and experience here to let it in. Okay, I want to read that Divine Dragon, and then I'll ask more questions. A dragon chooses you. You do not choose the dragon. A dragon's power connects you to your own power from within, to stand sovereign. It's also connected to your root expression of power, fire, and even sexual energy, Kundalini, rising. You cannot serve the collective without yourself first being alive and ablaze. Allow the dragon's fire of purification to cleanse you. In the East, the dragon was seen as a mythical guardian with influence over all the elements. In the West, it was seen as a feared, fire-breathing serpent because people didn't fully understand the magic and divine wisdom dragons carry. There's an awakening of the dragon archetype now, and you can embody that with the cosmic conversation. Your power is engaged for a purpose, breathing fire when needed. So the dragon, spirit dragon, the dragon is about, yes, it's about power, but it's about the, it's loyal, right? Dragons are loyal and they're fierce and they are fighters and they don't quit, right? And yes, they have fire, right? We all have fire, but they are also very gentle and kind, right? They are with the loyalty, right? Like the what was that movie with the little child and the flying dragon, right? He was so loyal to that little boy and he protected him. And I can't remember the movie, but I love that movie. So this is about knowing that you have this in you and then knowing when to, you know, breathe that fire on others. And it doesn't mean you want to burn them or hurt them. It just means you want to show your power. So that's what those Seven of Swords is about, taking your power back. Spirit, what does Leo not see coming, please? The Devil card, the Four of Cups, the Star, the Four of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, so there's that self-imposition, right? That self-imposing restrictions is the Devil card. They have chains around their necks. They're staying there. They're feeling compelled to stay, but they can easily remove those chains. Those chains come down very low. They could go over their heads and they can walk away, but they're choosing to stay there for some reason. And it could be that they're just concentrating on just the 3 cups that they have. In this picture, it shows 4 cups in front of them, and she's meditating. She's meditating. She could be grounding herself and saying, okay, this is what I have. And then you have 2 cards back to back that are healing, the Star and the 4 of Swords. So there's some healing that needs to go on. And then that's going to lead to the happiness, right? The Sun card. Spirit, let's get messages from Spirit. What are the messages to Leo, please? The High Priestess, Intuition, the Lover's card, the King of Cups, and the Moon. So you know, right? You know the answers. You have the knowledge and experience. You have the intuition. The High Priestess does not have a ceiling. Her potential is unlimited. Then you have the Lover's cards, which is a choice, right? You can make the choice. And the Lover's card is the opposite of the Devil card, right? It's the same exact card, except you have the Devil and Archangel Michael, right? And so, and also in the Lover's card, there's no chains around them. There's nothing binding them to stay there or restricting them. They're open. So you just need to trust your intuition. The King of Cups is very emotionally stable, right? He has all the love and he knows when to give it. So you have the power and you know when to use it, and trust your intuition so that it will lead you to happiness, okay? And you have you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy here. So take action, and then allow it to come in. Ask for help and allow it to come in. You have the intuition. You know what you need to do. You just have to follow that intuition and trust that you have the knowledge and experience to move forward with this energy. Okay, Leo? Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I always have a hard time saying that. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, please share it with them. And until next time, have a good day.